Now CBS 2 brings you the top stories covering the corridor.
And so, but she's claiming that she doesn't have the kid, correct?
No, she wouldn't take my son.
We are hearing for the first time the frantic 911 call from the mother of kidnapped baby Caden Powell. In it, she says she doesn't think her sister Kristen Smith could have taken the baby. Tiffany has been listening to those tapes. What else did you hear, Tim?
Well, and most interestingly, like you just said, she point blank says her sister didn't do it. But of course, we now know that Kristen Smith is actually in the Cedar County Jail suspected of doing just that. And ironically, it was information from those denials on that 911 call that led them to Iowa and ultimately to Smith.
Okay, what's going on?
My son is missing.
Okay. How old is your son?
He's like 4 days old.
In a desperate phone call, Brianna Marshall tells a dispatcher that her newborn son, Caden Powell, is missing.
I put him to sleep in his crib, and now he's not there.
Yeah.
There was a knife laying next to my bed.
There was a knife laying next to your bed?
Yes.
Is there any blood on the knife?
No. I picked it up and seen it was a knife, and then I threw it back down and looked over. My baby was gone.
Later, Marshall becomes flustered and her mother takes over.
Sister was here earlier. Her sister's gone and the baby's gone.
A half-sister, Kristen Smith, becomes a suspect.
Okay, so the possible suspect is her sister?
Yeah. Ain't nobody else been here. We just called her.
Okay, does she have the baby?
She claims she don't, but yeah. We had all went to bed.
Okay.
She was laying down too because she had to drive back to Colorado. We get up, the baby's gone and she's gone.
But even before the incident,
I just had a feeling that she wasn't right.
India Ford says she tried to let people know of Smith's past. She was in a year-long custody battle in Colorado with her ex-husband and his new wife, Kristen Smith.
I told the judge that nobody knows who she is. She has different aliases. I have all these police reports, and she has different date of birth. She has 4 different date of births listed here.
Then there's the question of the baby's survival, supposedly outside for 28 hours in sub-zero temperatures.
I would expect to have found a dead baby, to be honest with you.
Dr. Jeffrey Seeger first examined Caden.
The medical plausibility of that child being outside for over 24 hours in Iowa weather and coming to the hospital with a normal body temperature is truly amazing.
So as many questions or more than answers tonight, baby Caden and his parents are now staying with relatives in Chicago. Smith, as we mentioned, is being held in the Cedar County Jail and could spend the rest of her life in prison if convicted of this. And Scott, as you know, we'll keep asking the questions, including filling in the blanks between the kidnapping and ultimately the discovery.